Hello guys, welcome to a general reading I have for everyone. These readings are timeless, so whenever you catch it, it's for you. Warm welcome from my heart to yours. I hope you guys are doing wonderfully well. Do remember that the 33% off tarot card sale is currently on. Head over to the website rubyreadstarot.com to book right now. Take a deep breath in with me. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let all of it go. There has been a lot of forward progression for a lot of you. A lot of planets have now gone direct. There is Mars now in the sign of Capricorn. And as we progress into Aquarius season, with this new moon in Capricorn also, and Mercury also going into the sign of Capricorn, there is this energy with Taurus in Jupiter having gone direct also, of this real grounded, like, let's get to work, let's do some practical, pragmatic money making. Do you know what I mean? And so I think independently, everybody has this charge, this oomph, this new motivation. And I feel like objectively, a lot of the collective now is looking at their pentacles, the worth, their value, security, forward movement. What are they going to like do moving forward? And I think right now, it's probably a very good idea to think about the long term and your long-term investments. The first card that I saw was the 5 of Cups. This is the 4 of Cups, and that is the Justice card. So collectively, I feel like there is a need for some sort of perspective shift. I feel like everybody's focus is quite heavily on, you know, the trauma of what's past, what's gone, what's missing, what's absent, and how there is this feeling of, I think, a feeling of lack. And I think collectively, in order to strengthen the spirit, individually speaking, everybody has to like be very, I think, objective about keeping your eyes focused on what still remains, what you still have, and how that could potentially lead you to exactly where you want to go to. There has very obviously recently been a loss, I feel, independently, where we are on this soul growth journey. There has to have been this confrontation of, I think, losing something, partnerships, pairings, jobs, relations, homes, in order to be able to progress to the next step. So somewhere right now, there is this need for, I think, a perspective shift, a much needed perspective shift, really, in order to get you to where you need to go to. So the attention is no longer focusing on what's gone, what was spilled, what is no longer. Because I think if a lot of us are to be rational, I think what was gone was perhaps necessary to have gone, because it wasn't necessarily full of what is best for us. The 4 of Cups is also kind of saying the attention, the focus has to really be on the potential of what you can create now. I feel like there is somewhere an opportunity that is being brought forward where there are some scales being balanced. I feel like there is this strong Libra energy of needing justice after a long time of maybe feeling imbalanced, or maybe feeling like the scales were tipping against your favor. Look at the synchronicities. The 6 of Pentacles. Real emphasis on scales, value, worth, give and take, what we hold and reserve for ourselves and what we are willing to give away. I'm getting from this has just come to me instantly. I feel like a lot of you may have had your attention taken away from what you have to work with, almost being deceived into a perception of lack. Somewhere along the line, this lack seemed to create a identity of its own and got really big, like a whirlwind, like a tsunami, like a tornado. And I feel like the focus has been so deliberately and intently been on the lack or what's gone or what you don't have or what is needed, that it's almost become like an injustice to yourself, that you're not actually perceiving the grander picture here. You have to be really careful and cautious about the energies around you. And I say this because, I mean, look at those people consuming. People are becoming really reliant on your energy. And I feel like there is this energy kind of tipping the scales where it's like you're feeding other people your energy, but you're almost in deficit yourself. If you are not somebody who is reimbursing your own energy through healing your inner child, through your shadow work, through really being present with yourself and how you're feeling and making plans and steps in order to create some sort of harmony for yourself, then it's really easy to look to others to kind of do that for you. The thing right now is that we're at this time where with these Capricornian energies, it's very much like, get on with it, crack on with the work, do it now. It's got to get done, and we've got to do it in the most productive way possible. Attention, where your attention goes, is a currency. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're giving away your energy. And I just feel like there has to be a bit of a recall, a pullback, and a bit of a recce on who has access to your energetic sphere. And please check your own astral realms. Like, a lot of us don't even realize, but when you're really into your devices a lot, like just from the EMFs that are the radiation that comes off of devices, not even considering 5G that's going on around us all the time, like your astral roof busts open, which means you're open to invasive energies. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I think a lot of you need to be a little bit careful about. A lot of people talk about psychic attack, or, you know, when people just linger in your energetic sphere a little bit too long, there is some form of protection that is really being needed right now. Because I'm going to see what these cards are. Before, that's the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You're going to have to really cut away, really like diligently, really quite straightforward, really intellectually, not really emotionally led here, to walk away from things that you know just were not emotionally satiating for you. People, places, things. The luck is coming, and there is this need. The luck is here, right? The luck has arrived. Jupiter is now direct. Okay, Venus is in Sagittarius. Mars, even in Capricorn, is like a go-getter spirit. So all of the luck that you need is now in this energy. It's now about getting yourself to that point where you're able to actually receive and digest it and be like, okay, you know what? I'm in a good place now. That's the Strength card. And this is where I'm saying you've got to be at that place. This is where that self-mastery, that self-control, that self-discipline, that focused intention needs to be. Seven of Swords, 10 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Right now, it's probably a good idea to not only look at a lot of things that you know needed healing because for whatever reason they were, I think, becoming stresses to you. I think it's really important that you look at how much of those intellectual like pinches, those reoccurring thoughts, those things that you keep thinking about, how much of this is actually genuinely your own issue, and how much of this is other people's issues or other people's issues that have been brought into your life to distract you from your energy. This person's energy, like they're not even sleeping, like all of their energy and attention is focused on thoughts that are ruminating, that are really uncomfortable, that really shouldn't be there. And there is this energy, Temperance, about you moving 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Moon, the Seven of Cups, and the World, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Don't let your energy be siphoned, because right now you have to focus quite intently on your internal value. Queen of Pentacles is saying to me that there needs to be concentration, there needs to be organization about the task at hand, Capricorn energy, about producing finances. This Nine of Swords energy is very deliberate, it's very destructive, but it is a starting point. It is one of the points where you begin to analyze and assess the fact that there needs to be some sort of control over the thought space. This is your own work, okay? Nobody has more sovereignty over you do if you declare yourself more powerful over your own domain. You'll be successful in doing so. However, Seven of Swords, you cannot let other people steal your energy. You cannot allow yourself to be sold short. You cannot be allowed to be devalued. You cannot allow yourself at this point to be someone who is in the path of being taken advantage of, betrayed, stolen from. Like, you have to be really, really cautious that Ten of Wands, what you've accumulated is precious. These are life skills, life lessons, even your own standards and the way that you see yourself. You will be robbed of your worth and value if you are not taking the right steps to make sure that you are in your strength, focused intently with this Capricornian Taurian energy of progression, earthy progression. Juno goes retrograde in Virgo, and there is almost like this earth trine in the end of this, well, middle of this month. And as Venus even goes into Capricorn, and then we have the full moon in Leo, it's about building your confidence and building your courage and building your receptivity to good, okay? So somewhere along the line, there needs to be a justice that's claimed by bringing balance to the give and take, the access that people have to you, the effect that other people have on your peace of mind, energy vampires, those that are like literally not doing the work for themselves and being overbearing. If you are someone who is in this strength energy, who has overcome the heartache and the loss of something, let's be honest, I always say those cups were probably full of poison anyway. What you're being offered right now is an opportunity to balance your own scales, and by creating the solid boundaries and doing the strength to overcome those demons, doing the work that is involved in courage and strength building, by mastering yourself and your energy, you find that you're really fortunate and your steps begin to become even more fortunate. But there needs to be a diligence about what you know you need to emotionally walk away from, and that is betrayal in all and any form. Okay? You're coming to the end of a very burdensome cycle, and you've grown hella strong in the process of it. The only thing here is focus on the victory. And when you are in a healed and victorious enough place, I think you will find that the energy that you're now attracting to you is not vampiric, is not narcissistic. It's more aligned with your own energy, because you've now got more of a focused, assertive, direction of where you're going and what you're doing and who you need to be doing it with. So you will be victorious in all of this if you are really willing to surrender anything that you know is taking away from you energetically speaking right now. People that are having way too much access to you, people that leave you feeling drained, people that you know are just not serving your best interest. Master the self. This is a time for self-mastery and discipline. You will find that there's a lot of fortunate doors and a lot of fortunate opportunities occurring right now, but there does need to be some sort of intellectual control and form of discipline, and your cut-off game needs to be strong as fuck too. I think that's all I have for now. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. leave me a comment, let me know how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are enjoying the readings. Have a wonderful Friday evening. Lots of love for me.